Yesterday, at the close of the day's play, Justin Greaves told the local media that West Indies can get 275 to win the match. However, the target set by Bangladesh is 12 runs more than that 275. Only 25% of you in the live poll believe that West Indies can win this match. Hold on. Buckle down because we are in for a ride this afternoon. Only one team can win the match today, and that is Bangladesh. But can they do it? Or will West Indies pull off the victory? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the number one cricket channel in the Caribbean. That hurts some people, but the numbers tell you it is the truth. I appreciate your company and I look forward to the live interaction with you. And for those who are listening to the commentary and are unable to watch the match for some reason or the other, I appreciate you even more. And I'm very glad that I can bring this watch along to you and hope that we are in for an exhilarating afternoon of Test cricket. It's live from Savannah Park. It's the second Test match between West Indies and Bangladesh. West Indies won the first Test match. And in the second Test match, they need to score 287 to win. And at lunch, we are about to resume after lunch, they are 23 for 1. Unfortunate dismissal for Mikel Louis as a full toss, not as a Yorker. He tried to dug it out, and as he dug it out, it came off the bat onto his heel in the air. The fielder forward short leg dived forward and took the catch on the pitch. And so Hussain took the catch off the wicket, off the bowling of Islam, and Louis gone for 6 from 12 deliveries, 1-4. Craig Brathwaite is not out and 16 from 14 deliveries, 1-4. I expect Casey Carty to join him. Yes, they are walking out now, and Casey Carty is joining him as they will complete the over that was being bowled when Mikel Louis went. It was the last delivery. It was the second delivery of the last over before lunch. So they'll come back and Islam will finish up the bowling. Earlier today, Bangladesh made 268 in their second innings, setting the West Indies a target of 287, having led first innings by 18 runs. Jaden Seals bowled 13 overs, 3 maiden, 1 for 46. Alzari Joseph, 15.5 overs, 1 maiden, 3 for 77. Shamar Joseph, 12 overs, no maiden, 2 for 80. Justin Greaves, 8 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 20. Kavi Majbul, 1 over for 4 runs. And Kemar Roach, 10 overs, no maiden, 3 for 36. And one has to ask the question, what would have been if Kemar Roach was able to use the new ball yesterday if it wasn't for that shoulder injury? One may also ask the question, did we need a spinner in this match? Would we have gotten Bangladesh out for less? All 4 seamers bowl well, and the all-rounder bowl well. But would the seamer have bowled better? And that's the question that we can only ask. We'll never know the answer. Islam comes round the wicket, bowls to Carty, and Carty stroke it back down to the bowler. So the left-arm orthodox spinner is bowling with 2 slips and a forward short leg as we are on our way after lunch with West Indies needing 287 to win, or 23 for 1. Islam bowls to Carty. He defends down the onside of the pitch. The bowler field in his follow-through, and there is no run. Welcome again, everyone. Please slash a like on the video, click on the subscribe button, and share it with your friend. The left-arm orthodox spinner is round the wicket to the right-handed Carty, who played this one to extra cover, and there is no run. 1 to coming over number 5. 23 for 1 West Indies. Brathwaite is on 16 from 14 deliveries. Is bowls to Carty and he stroke it to mid-off. And there is no run. So sorry about that. There was just a little bug. And sorry about that. So will West Indies get up to this total? Checking now that 31% of you believe that they can get the total. 31%. Well, when you had, actually 39% of you believe that they can get this total. And I expect more and more persons, as they join the chat, they are going to think that West Indies can get this total. But as I said, there can be only one winner of the match today. So we are in for a ride. Only one winner there can be today. As Brathwaite retaking his guard, because he's in for a long innings here. It's going to be Mahmood, the right-arm fast bowler, who's bowling with 2 slips and a gully, backward point cover, mid-on, mid-off, mid-on, and a mid-wicket. And there's a man on the long leg boundary. He's over the wicket, ball to the West Indies captain who played this one down in front of him, and there is no run. The score remains at 23 for 1. So that ball just, I think, misbehaved a bit, probably climbed more than Brathwaite had expected. So 23 for 1 in over number 6. West Indies looking to get 287 to win the second test match. I appreciate everyone who is here and thank you for joining us. 23 for 1. Brathwaite secors as Mahmood begins to move in now from the Michael Holding end. The George at the stand end over the wicket, balls to Brathwaite, and that one beat him outside the arse stump through to the keeper, and there is no run. Lovely delivery there. That one touched down and it beat him outside the arse stump through to the keeper. Touched down about, let's see, about 4th or 5th stump, or probably between the top of off stump and 4th stump, and then straightened and go away from the right hander. I hope you are hearing me loud and clear. I just saw a little glitch there. Is there a little glitch as if it's not coming through? It's not coming through. Okay, so I hope that there's no glitch and that you are hearing me. As I move my hand just now, Mahmood comes in, bowls to Brathwaite, and he covers up into the offside. There is no run. So as I moved my hand earlier, there seemed to be a little glitch, but it seems to be okay now. Norbert is... Good afternoon, Norbert. Good afternoon, Umesh Patel seems to be joining us from Bangladesh. The match will not finish today. I am so pleased. Correct yourself. Well, Edward Van Leeuwen, I do not have any reason to correct myself. I think you should listen carefully and try and understand. Over the wicket comes Mahmood, bowls to the captain who turned this away, down back with a square leg, work for Taskin. He comes around the boundary, picks it up in front of the big scoreboard, and they are back for 2. The score moves up now to 25 for 1. So I say I have no need to correct myself, Edward Van Leeuwen. You should listen carefully. And I said there can only be one winner today. And I don't know if you don't understand that. It means then that West Indies cannot win the match today. If the West Indies want to win, the match has to go into the next day. Right? So, and why do we start out on this note? Because all you had was to listen carefully. But you are so quick to point out what you thought was a mistake. I said only one team can win the match today, and that's Bangladesh. For West Indies to win the match, it would have to go into tomorrow. So come on. We are so quick to try to pounce on something that we think is a mistake, that we don't even listen sometime. We don't need to start like that. Mahmood bowls to Brathwaite, pitch up, driven, sweetly through the covers. down towards the boundary, getting there now, 4 runs, lovely shot by the West Indies captain. He moves up now to 22. The score is on 29 for 1. And I think this outfield is dried out a bit. Yesterday I was at the match and I understand why the outfield was so slow, because clearly the grass could not cut any lower, because even at the height that the grass was, you could see that there was a lot of water, a lot of moisture, and if you had cut that grass any lower, the players would really be playing in mud. And if you look at the fielders' clothes, Louis had not a bad day in the field. It was one of his better days in the field, and he pulled off quite a few diving stops, and his clothes in particular was so, mud. And so, but however, it appears that it is a little drier today. Islam round the wicket, bowls to Carty, who played that one to the man at cover, and there is no run. I will give you the field. There are two slips, a forward short leg, backward point, a short extra cover, a man at the orthodox cover, you could say about at the edge of the circle, and a man at mid-off. Those are the 7 fielders that we are seeing. I assume that there's probably a man at long on and a backward square leg or somewhere there. But the 7 fielders that we are seeing are the 2 slips, the backward point, the short extra cover, the cover, and the mid-off, and the forward short leg. As the left-arm spinner, Islam bowls to Carty, and he played it out into the offside backward point field, and there is no run. If Da Silva had just taken that catch off Jacka Ali, they would be chasing around 210. Kevin Joseph is saying, well, it was really an unfortunate miss by Da Silva yesterday. It hurts me. It hurt me a lot. Bowls to Carty, and he played it out into the offside. And I said then at the time, it wasn't the drop catch that really hurts me so much then. It was really his foot position and his hand position. Watch Islam now. Comes round the wicket, bowls to Carty, and Carty play this away through square leg. They will get a single, and he will be off the mark. So 30 for 1 at the end of over number 7. But that was a big miss. And as little boys growing up, we always heard that catches win matches, and we saw it even in the Australia-England game where Harry Brook was dropped. I think, was he on ducks or was he on 4 or something like that? I don't quite remember. Seaman fixed that though, and he ended up making 171 and turned the match on its head, and England came out comfortable victory. I think when he got dropped, they were like 74 for 4, and they would have been 75 for 5 that time, if it was even so many. And so you have to hold on to your catches, because later on, you see where this morning, Jacka Halley was really taunting us. Not only was he scored 91, but he taunted us. And I wonder why Darmarcia never said anything about it. Mahmood over the wicket, bowls to Carty, who played a pleasing shot through the covers. They gone for 1. They come back for 2. They will second 2 as the fielder sends the return into the keeper. The score moves up to 32 for 1. Because yesterday, just as West Indies took back the field, and as Seals got that first wicket, I saw Darmarcia call over the West Indies team and talk to all of them. And I never liked that, because I think that you should have called both teams together into the changing room. And I think at that time also West Indies lost a little bit of momentum after Darmarcia spoke to them. I don't know what he said to them, but you could see that it probably sucked the vibes. Mahmood over the wicket, bowls to Carty, who plays this away through the slips down to the boundary for 4. He took the right hand off the bat, and by taking the right hand off the bat, that allows the delivery to go down, and it goes between the slips and the gully down to the third man boundary for 4. Well, he actually took the right hand off the bat when the ball has already hit it. For a moment, I thought that the right hand came off earlier, but the ball was in the air. It would have gone probably to a fourth slip or a third slip, and it goes. Nonetheless, though, happily, it went down to the boundary for 4. Over the wicket, bowls to Carty, allows it to go through, and there was no run. Yes, Vincent Artner, he got knocked on his shoulder when he was batting. Richard Johnson says, so far, Brathwaite is scoring fast. Is today his day? Really hope so. Really hope so. We really hope so. Can we crush the Tigers today? All we got to do is bat with sense, because we got more than enough time here. 176 overs in all to get it. And as I said, it's only Bangladesh alone can win the match today. For West Indies to win, it will have to go into the 5th day. Mahmood over the wicket, bowls to Carty, defends down the onside of the pitch, and there is no run. Bonnie Belfont said, good day, everyone. Mr. Brown, thanks for the commentary. You had a very good interview with Justin Greaves. Well done. Thank you, Bonnie Belfont. I appreciate it. Yet I asked him 2 questions, and we will discuss those questions in more detail on Sunday. Yes, so thank you, Belfont, for listening. I did ask him 2 questions, and there have been some feedbacks from those questions. Yes, so let's know. Over the wicket, bowls to Greaves, not Greaves, sorry, because it's Carty, just because we're talking about Greaves there. Yes, so there have been some feedback. 1 delivery to come in the over. After this delivery, I'll make I will beg you just a second. I need to reposition a light. It is shining straight in my eyes, and I'm not seeing the chat as clearly as I want to see them. Instead of relaxing and reading the chat, I am a bit, have to be too focused. So after this delivery, I will just need to reposition a light. Let's watch Mahmood. He comes in now over the wicket. He bowls to Carty as the 2 slips goes down, and the West Indies batsman covers up and played it out into the offside, and there is no run. Beg you just a few seconds, please. It's still not good. And yes, this is better now. Thank you. I appreciate it. Mr. Brown, in this business, will you find some who's going to be negative? Yeah, I appreciate that. Yes, thank you, D. Anthony Plummer. I know that. I appreciate it. I am prepared for it. And Islam bowls to Brathwaite to play this away into the offside, because there are those who think that, say, for example, if I say that, all right, so Brathwaite is playing. Brathwaite is a captain. Islam bowls to Brathwaite, who cuts this away to the man at cover, and there is no run. If I say Brathwaite should not be in the team, as an example, somebody would say, why you hate Brathwaite? And the question is, do you hate the other person who would have replaced Brathwaite? And you get those sort of negative comments. Brathwaite down the pitch and hit the side in the air over the top, 6 runs. Oh, wonderful from Brathwaite. He came down the pitch and swung it away over long on for 6. Lovely shot by Brathwaite. His score moves up now to 42 for 1. Brathwaite is on 28. And the other thing, D'Antoni. Yes, I'm prepared for that, D'Antoni, and I'm fully aware of it, because I am prepared for it. what I try to do though is to get rid of the toxicity. So you can disagree with my point. I don't have an issue with that. But some person disagree in a toxic way, and they disagree without bringing context to their disagreement. And then there are persons who are quick to try to point out a mistake. Islam bowls to Brathwaite, who turned this away through mid-wicket. They're gone for one, and they will second one. And in all of our daily lives, we make mistake right through the day. And if I'm here doing a watch along for 2 hours, I can't worry about the mistakes that I'm going to make, because I know that I'm going to make mistakes. So I don't worry. Yes. So I understand the Anthony. So I am prepared for it. Islam bowls to Carty, who defends down the inside of the pitch, and there is no run. And so it doesn't bother me. It doesn't upset me. And thank you for sharing, and thank you for expressing your concern, Anthony. It's welcome. Yes, it's welcome. Round the wicket, bowls to Carter, who drives through the covers. It going away out towards long off. The fielder gave chase. They're gone for one, and they will come back for two. And they will second two. The score moves up to 45 for one at the end of over number 9. 9-5's 45. Yes. So I really appreciate the Anthony Plummer. I love that. I appreciate that. I am all for different viewpoints. I'm all for persons disagreeing with me. I can deal with the negativity. What I try my very best to do, though, is to eliminate the toxicity, because I don't want to build a community where we are, at each other's throat. It's not. We don't want to do that, because even though like Edward a while ago, we talk a lot, we banter a lot, so he knows that the way our answer him is banter, so. Yeah, so thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much, Anthony Plummer. I appreciate that support, and that support means a lot to me. It really means a lot to me. And persons like, I was just about to call his name, like Sherwin and Stephen Roach and so on. I love those guys. I enjoy the banter. Kirk Amute, over the wicket, come Mahmood, bowls to Brathwaite, cuts it away. Down towards backward point. There's a field on the third man boundary who sends the return in. The score moves up to 46 for one. The people who want Imlap will blame Da Silva for the rain in Jamaica. They sure at his very best. Mahmood continues to trick the umpires with his pelting of the ball. If you watch him in slow motion, he's pelting. But I'm going to take a good look, Sherwin, because you have been saying this from the other day. Bowls outside the off stump through to the keeper, and there is no run. The score remains at 46 for one after 19.2 overs. I really enjoy that support from the Anthony Plummer just now. It means a lot to me, the Anthony Plummer. Please remember to slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. Remember, if you slash a like on the video, just click off the live chat, then the thumbs up. You just click on the thumbs up, and then you may go back to the live chat. 2 slips gully, backward point, mid off, mid on, mid wicket, and a man on the long leg boundary. Bowls to Carty, who play this away in the gap between backward point and cover, and they go through for a single. The score moves up to 46 for one. 46 for one, is it? And so I know there's a lot of comments coming through, and although I put the chat on slow mode, there's a lot of comment, because I know persons like when I respond to their comment, I just don't want to read it out. And so, but sometimes when I'm responding to a comment, it passed by, and I can do more when the fast bowler is bowling rather than the spinner. Mahmood bowls to Carty, and he covers up and play this out into the offside, and there is no run. This match is very important because if West Indies don't win this match, it will justify the toxicity the team is facing. Home advantage against Bangladesh, chasing less than 300. It's what human being I don't understand. What I want you to do is to probably break up that post in 3 parts, and Mahmood comes in over the wicket, bowls to Karti and he defends, and then let us analyze each part. Like break it up into three parts, add some context to each part, and then analyze it. Can someone tell me who doesn't make mistakes? Only God doesn't. Thank you, Earl Duffus. I appreciate it. Oh, Dan Dada, the legend, man. The legend Dan Dada. YouTube say he's the #1 fan of the cricket forum. So yes, Dan Dada, you are here, man. Yes, please smash like on the video, as Dan Dada said. Over the wicket comes Mahmood, bowls to Karti, and he defends this to backward point. There is no run. It's 46 for 1 after 10 overs. West Indies need a further 241 to it. Unfortunate dismissal for Mikel Louis. You know, I clapped him a lot yesterday because you will recall Sunday, we were giving it to him. And he made some good stop yesterday, especially when he was out in the outfield. He was at cover. He was at third man, and he made some very good stop. And I clapped him a lot yesterday, and I gave him a lot of shout. Yes, it's so we must knock off at least half of the score or more today to have this one in the bag. Come on, boys. Yeah, I think we will score more than 140 today. There are still 2 sessions, you know. This is just after lunch, so we won't get the 287 today, but if we bat until the close of play, we'll be close. Taskin over the wicket, bowls to Brathwaite, allows it to go through outside the off stump. There is no run. I think West Indies will win. Brathwaite playing a good knock. Yes, Garth Williams, we really hope that West Indies will win. Definitely hope that West Indies will win. Yes. So, all right. So, human being is talking to Earl Duffus there. Please get it to 200 likes quick and fast, said the legendary Dan Dada, the #1 fan of the cricket forum. Over the wicket, bowls to Brathwaite, and he played this away through the covers. Work for the field at mid-off. They touch down for 1. They will come back for 2, and they will second 2. The score moves up to 48 now for 1 after 10.2 overs. At least 200 runs today, Steve Rasu said. Yes, 200. Yes, 200. We need 200 today. We need 200 today. We must have at least 150 runs by close of play with no further loss, Kurt Williams. So different opinions coming through, different target, which I love it. I love the different target. Taskin over the wicket, bowls to Brathwaite, and Brathwaite covers up to the man at cover, and there is no run. The score remains at 48 for 1. So Taskin is a right-handed fast bowler from Bangladesh. He's bowling to the West Indies captain, who is right-handed. And there are 2 slips, a gully, backward point, cover, mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket, and a man on the long leg boundary. That's the field for the right-arm fast bowler Taskin. Well, medium fast. Let's watch now. He's going to come over the wicket to the West Indies captain, Craig Brathwaite. He's up, bowls to Brathwaite. Brathwaite drives inside edge, through square leg. They will get a singer, as the man from mid-wicket has to go to his right to field. 1 more to the total, which is important. It moves Brathwaite up to 33. West Indies 49 for 1. He looks a big booming drive, but got the inside edge. As it came back, the delivery came back a little and hit the inside edge between his legs, down through third man to the right of the umpire, and they got a singer. Well, he moves across. So, good day, Joseph. How are you, man? That's Elite Company. That's elite company, Joseph Crossdale. Or should I say, Mr. Brown, keep up the good work. Yes, I prefer that. I want to be Carlton Brown. I want to be Carlton Brown. And sure, over the wicket come Taskin, bowls to Carty, play this to mid-wicket, no run. The score remains at 49 for 1. Sherwin said, loving our captain batting today. Very positive. Yes, good start by the captain, definitely. And Frank McCune said, keep turning over the score. Don't get tied down by the bowling. I agree. That is so true. Is Brathwaite trying to get it in T20, get in the T20 team? No, I just think that we have complained enough about him not putting away the half volley. I think he's batting very well. Taskin over the wicket, bowls to Carty, short, pulled away to the left of the field on the long leg boundary, who has to come to his left, picked up, sends the return in, the batsman stay on one. I love the approach from Brathwaite, and this is how I want to see him bat. Not that I want him to be what they call it in cricket, a shotty boo. No, I don't want him to be a shotty boo. What I'm seeing here from the West Indies captain is someone who's putting away the half volleys and are blocking the good deliveries. And I love this. So the quick man Rana has replaced the spinner Islam. It's going to be very interesting to see how we play him now. And we need to play him the same way. Block his good balls and hit away his half volleys. I remember him bowling down. Who did he bowl down some time ago? New Zealand? Or was it Pakistan? But he's a good looking bowler. We need to score consistently, but with caution. Yes, very good point. Over the wicket comes Rana, bowls to Carty, and he'd stand up tall and played it to the man at cover, and there is no run. I am loving Brathwaite's attitude in batting today. If you attack, you force the Bangladesh to spread their fielders. Good, good, good. Yes, and Sherwin said Carty looks good. Shirley Samuels, always happy to have a female, a flower among the thorn. And that is true, Dan Dada. 336 watching on the 53 likes. Please stop up the like, please, and thanks. Over the wicket comes Rana, bowls to Carty, solid in defense as he played it out to cover, and there is no run. Yes, man. As I said, click off the live chat, then you see a thumbs up. Click on the thumbs up, and then you can click back on the live chat. The live chat, you just click back on it, and you can make your comment. But slash a like on the video. Let's get 336. We should probably get up to about 100, 150. I know that some persons are watching on television. I don't know how to tell you to access the live, to access the thumbs up. I don't know. So I understand. But if you watch Rana over the wicket, bowls to Carty down the leg side, look to turn it away, appears to have come off his pad. We'll watch the signal from the umpire. The score moves up to 51 for 1. No signal from the umpire, therefore the signal comes now, so Carty remains on 10. It's 51 for 1. So I don't know how to do it if you're watching on the television, but on your laptop, your desktop, your tablet, your phone, just click off the live chat and then click on the thumbs up button. And then you can go back to the live chat and interact with us. Lovely. So there, I'm seeing 2 slips on a gully, cover, mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket, a man on the long leg boundary. I assume there's a deep backward square leg. I'm not sure. Rana bowls to Brathwaite, who covers up and played it to mid-on, and there is no run. So I'm assuming there's a 5-4 field because I'm not seeing any backward point. I'm seeing the 2 slips and I'm seeing the gully. I'm seeing a cover, a mid-off, a mid-on, a mid-wicket. I know there's a man at long leg. So I'm assuming that the other fielder is on the backward square leg boundary. But I will tell you as soon as I see where he is. Ron, I know, is the right-arm fast bowler. got 5 wickets in the first innings, bowls to Brathwaite, and Brathwaite turned this to the man at mid-on, and there is no run. The score remains at 51 for 1. In order for West Indies to win this game, said Never Isaac, the batting must exhibit some mental toughness. Someone has to be a difference maker. Thank you very much, Isaac. Never Isaac. Solid points. Solid points. Even if you disagree with what he said, it's still solid points. You know, solid points. Love it. I love it. I love the chats that are coming through today. Rana over the wicket, bowls to Brathwaite, and Brathwaite is beaten outside the half stump through to the keeper, and the bowler ran down the pitch 2/3 of the way. End of over number 12. West Indies 51 for 1, looking to get 287 to win the second test match. Curtin Williams is saying, Mr. Brown, this commentator from Barbados, Michael, Mr. Brown, this commentator from Barbados, Michael from Barbados, is a blight to West Indies. Wow. Those are those. All right, Curtin, thank you for expressing your views. I've never heard him, so I'm not in a position to give a feedback, but you have expressed your views and we appreciate it. Love the confidence against the young quick this innings thus far. Yes. Well, he has on the ball 1 over, I think. 1 over. Brathwaite is going to see West Indies home in this innings. Keith Moore would love that. And won't we be happy? Come on, Captain. We are praying for you, said Steve Rasul. Mr. Brown, you need to be on the West Indies coaching staff, Kurt Williams said. Well, I appreciate the confidence, Kurt Williams, that you have in me. But I don't know if I like those type of environment. Well, I'm not seeing any cricket. I'm seeing the Green Bay Packers. I don't know what happened. The cricket just come off and I'm seeing the Green Bay Packers. So I don't know if it's an ESPN thing. But I'm not seeing any cricket at the moment. Absolutely. I know that persons who are watching it on ESPN, I think they're having the same problem that I am having. So I need to switch to this. So I'm seeing the Green Bay Packers. Let's see how quickly I can switch here now. And this feed is, one thing I can tell you about this feed, it is faster than the television feed, but the feed on the phone is because it's a phone, you have to be concentrated more. And doing a watch along, you want to be as relaxed and as comfortable as much as you can so that you can get through it. But I know everyone who is watching it on ESPN probably having the same issues that I'm having right now because there's no delivery to incorporate a setup to get a wicket. So it's 51 for 1. Taskin over the wicket, bowls to Brathwaite, and Brathwaite stroke. Carty should say, tell you about the small screen. And Carty strokes that out into the covers, and there is no run. So the score remains at 51 for 1. So just a slightly different setup here due to the fact that I'm not seeing any cricket on ESPN. Probably, I don't, probably having some technical issues there. You know, these things happen. Green Bay Packers. Is it that what you are seeing also? Tell me. So let's watch now as bowls to Carty, and Carty turn this away through square leg. They go through for a single, 1 more to the total. All sort of just happening now. Is it me? Please tell me in the live chat. If you are watching on ESPN Caribbean, are you seeing the cricket or are you seeing some other issues here? 52 for 1. So please tell me. Pitch got better for batting, it seems. Ayman Khan is saying, that would be good. That would be very good. We definitely hope so. Let's encourage our skipper. Well, Frank McCuna said, let's encourage a team, because, let's encourage a team as Brathwaite played that away for another single. The score is now 53-1. So I don't want to single out players. I want to encourage the whole team because the team is playing now. I can understand that after a match or so on, when we are analyzing the game, we have to analyze individual players. Even the game, we analyze individual players, but we don't encourage one. We encourage everybody. Taskin comes in now over the wicket as he pulls up, just as he's about to deliver. Brathwaite has his bat in his crease, so I hope he was not trying to run out the West Indies captain. Sherwin is saying, I'm one ball behind you. Charles Taylor said, honestly, I am hard on Brathwaite in recent times, but when I take a deeper look, he is a one format player who only plays Test cricket, which are a few and far apart. Good. That's a point well noted. And you heard Basil saying that Brathwaite plays a lot of cricket in Barbados. Over the wicket comes Taskin, bowls to Carty, who covers up and played it to mid-off, and there is no run. Curtin Williamson, Mr. Brown, the radio and TV commentators are the worst. Wow. Well, thank you, Kurt. I tried my best, and I tried my best, Kurt. And you would appreciate that if I reserve my comments on those kind sentiments that you express towards me. I know you'd appreciate if I reserve those comments. So thank you very much, and I appreciate those kind words. I appreciate it. Stephen Russell said, honestly, I'm just listening to you. What I want to know, if you're watching the match on ESPN Caribbean, is it acting up? So Rana is it back into the attack now? He's bowling to Brathwaite, 53-1. He's over the wicket, bowls to Brathwaite, the two slips goes down, and he played this away down towards the backward point boundary. So there, he's a third man. It's not a backward point. It's not a backward square leg on the boundary, as I was saying, but it's a deep, you'd say he's somewhere between backward point and third man on the boundary. You say a wide third man or a fine backward point. And so that's the field. So let me give you the field now. Two slipper gully, a man deep at backward point, then there's a cover and a mid-off. That's the offside field. On the onside, there's a mid-on, a mid-wicket, and a long leg. Rana over the wicket, bowls to Carty, beaten outside the off stump, through to the keeper, and there is no run. Albert Morgan said, Keith Moore, I'm worried West Indies know how to get defeated when they are poised to win. Albert Morgan, thank you for your comment. Charles Taylor is saying, Mr. Brown, you should be part of the West Indies broadcasting team. Very patriotic and unbiased. Thank you, Charles Taylor. Thank you. Yes. Well, I over the wicket comes Rana, bowls to Carty, and he leaves it alone outside the off stump. My bias, though, Charles Taylor, is for the West Indies. I back the West Indies to the tilt. I do not back. I don't have any favorite players. I don't know anything about a player to form an opinion on him, whether I don't have an opinion on a player personally. I discuss his performances. So I praise his performances, I critique his performances, I analyze his performances, I give feedback where I can. Rana over the wicket, bowls to Carty, who defends out into the offside, and there is no run. So thank you very much, Charles Taylor, and I really appreciate the confidence and the love that is coming from you all. It humbles me, and yes, it humbles me, and it lets. I appreciate it, and I'm happy for it, but you can understand that I'm blushing and I'm nervous. So, Rana over the wicket bowls to Carty, and Carty was a moment there looking to pull, and then he got himself in all sort of trouble, and the ball hit the bat right about here, and luckily it goes straight down into on the offside, and there is no run. So he was looking to pull, and then he got himself in a little bit of trouble. So it is back now. It is back. So ESPN is back, which is very good. Which is very good. So Brathwaite having a talk with him there. Brathwaite having a talk with him. So 54 for 1. This is much better, easier, more relaxed. He comes in now. This is wrong. Oh, it gone again. Oh my Lord, I have to go back today. I have to go back. And just as I was clicking it off, and I was saying that, maybe you shouldn't click it off. Well, ESPN is back, but I'm not going to click off. I'm not going to click it off because apparently there's some challenges here. 55 for 1 is the score at the end of over number 14, with Brathwaite on 25. Carty is on 14. West Indies looking to get 287 to win, needing a further 233 runs, or 55 for 1. 287 is not a small total in the fourth innings of a test match. What I think is in West Indies' favor is that there's been some rain and the pitch have not deteriorated as quickly as on other occasions. And we think that, so they are looking to change the ball. And so, yes, they are going to get a change of ball here. It's very surprising that they are getting a change of ball so quickly. So as Osman Wilson is saying, hello, Mr. Brown, how are you doing today? I am doing great, Osman Wilson. I am great. I would have said this many times, and I hope you people believe me. When I'm here with you, I'm very, very, very happy. I enjoy your company tremendously. I'm telling you. I appreciate this community. There's change in the ball, so there's no cricket. It's a wonderful community. I appreciate it. Persons like the great Dan Dada who's saying, top up the like button. He's always telling us to top up the like button of being put in a number 1 cricket channel. Please top up the like button, please. And thanks. That's what Dan Dada is saying. And I'm saying, yes, top up the like button. Just click off the live chat, click on the thumbs up, and then you can click back on the live chat. Remind you, I know a large number of persons, according to YouTube, there are a large number of persons who are watching watch-alongs, not only this one, but when football and other watch-alongs, because when India is playing and all of those things, if when India is playing, you watch, there's probably about 20, 30 watch-alongs going on and so on. And they know that persons are watching more long-form videos nowadays than mainstream media, because we are not saying what producers want us to say, but we are saying what is real. We are not in a battle. We can express ourselves, and we can express it real time. So so more persons now are moving away from mainstream media and going towards social media. So I really appreciate that. So click on that thumbs up, please, and just share a like. Taskin bowls to Carty, who defends out into the offside, and there is no run. The thing about it, my phone is about half delivery faster than the TV. So, but I prefer to watch the television because, as I said, it's more relaxing and it's easier to do the watch along. Steve Russell said, I pressed the like button even before listening. Thank you, Steve Russell. And you said that I confident West Indies can chase down the run, said Steve Russell. The batsmen are taking advantage of the pitch as it is playing now, and it's that sensible batting. Tasking over the wicket, bowls to Brathwaite off the back foot, strokes it through the cover. They're gone for one and they're coming back for two. Good running here by the West Indies batsmen. They're moved up now to 57 for one. Brathwaite is on 35. Carty is on 14. And there's a smile start coming to my face. Can you imagine if West Indies was to go on to win this match? By this evening, there will probably about 1,000 or more persons watching, Vernon Farley said, good afternoon, Mr. Brown. Delighted that you are bringing the commentary today. Yesterday, I had to put with some Hindu coverage. I put up with some Hindi coverage. I'm very happy, Vernon, that I can be here. Really happy, really happy. Over the wicket comes Taskin. Bowls to Carty, and Carty is beaten outside the half stump as he poke at a delivery on about fifth stump. Probably need us to just push the pad and raise the bat and allows it to go through. Probably that's what he needed to do. Theresa, my good friend, how are you? Good day, Mr. Brown. Blessed Tuesday to you and the family. Theresa, happy to have you here. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to have you, Theresa. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it, Theresa. So Carty is on 14. Brathwaite is on 35 from 34 deliveries. Yes, the West Indies captain is striking at more than a run, a ball. So Carty is on 14. Taskin in his fifth over the wicket, bowls to Carty wide outside the half stump. He allows it to go through, and there is no run. So good to see that Brathwaite. And I don't think Brathwaite took any risk. I don't think he has taken any risk. I think he has blocked the good ball and he has got away the off volley. And I think they would have probably drilled that into him. I'm enjoying your commentary, Mr. Brown. It is like watching it live on TV. Thank you, Mr. Brown. Osman Wilson, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I love it. I appreciate it. Over the wicket comes Taskin, bowls to Carty, and Carty again is beaten outside the half stump. Edge found through to the keeper and he's out. He poked at it again and he's out, caught behind. And West Indies have lost their second wicket, as that one was about on 6th or 7th stump, and Carty poked at it, tried to play it off the up. Edge found through to the keeper, and the wicket keeper, that's Das, took the catch, and Bangladesh celebrate. Oh boy. So 9 more likes to the 100. So all right, bring up the 100 likes now. Thank you, Dandara. Bring up the 100 likes. Let's go. Keep it steady up to 100, said Frank McCune. Thanks. Yes, Theresa. Thanks much. Thanks much, Theresa. Thank you. Rowan Perry, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you. I think I saw Bobby Brown earlier. I hope so. I think so. Different approach by Brathwaite. Carty needs to do better. Just need to make the singer and have Bangladesh, I think I mean tired. I don't know that word. Why I don't want to pronounce it, Kurt Williams, you'll understand and appreciate it. But I think the word means tired. I hope I'm guessing right. And get them tired. Why was the ball changed after the 14th over? It wasn't going through the circle. And I am not one for that, Michael Douglas. I'm not one for that. But again, although the ball changed, Michael, if you look at that shot by Casey Carty, look how the ball was on a good length. It was on a good line too, but it is a type of delivery that you want your batsman to be leaving alone. Because it's about 5th or 6th stump, maybe even 7th stump. And you really want him to be leaving that alone. Tasking over the wicket, bowls to Arch, whips off his pad, past the dive of the man at mid-wicket, through out towards the mid-wicket boundary. They're gone for 1, they touch down for 2, and they will come back for 3 and get there quite comfortable. 3 runs to Arch, first delivery, pitched up on his pad, and he clipped it through mid-wicket for 3, 60 for 2 West Indies at the end of over number 15. Come on, guys. No domino effect, said Steve Russell. I definitely hope so. Amen can. Okay, we still have the captain. The others must bat around him. True, true. I would really love us to have a good partnership here now. And you recall probably about 3 or 4 deliveries, I said that I prefer Carty to leave those balls alone. I would have. You want to play those shots when the ball is a little older. We need a century. We need a century from Brathwaite, said Rowan Perry. Carty is out. Mr. Brown, your commentary is behind. Thank you, thank you. What did I give him out same time? Yeah, I know that my commentary is always behind. I remember I have to watch it and then I have to send it to you. You know. Over the wicket comes Rana, bowls to Hodge, who allows it to go through to the keeper, and there is no run. It's got to be hard to up-to-date Charles Taylor unless I'm actually at the match. And that's why we watch the match together, and then there are those. You'd be surprised to know the large number of persons who are not watching the match. They are at work, they are at home relaxing, they are somewhere, and they're just taking the commentary. And so we are happy to bring it to them. 3 slips on a gully for the new batsman. And there's a man on long leg and a deep backward square leg. There's also a short, straight mid-on. Raina bowls to Hodge, who pulls the bat inside the line as it goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. The score is at 60 for 2, and the Bangladeshi are chirping. Yes, Dandara, good work, legend. Thanks for 100 likes. Thank you. I said, let's get it up to 150 now, please and thanks, said Dandara. Yes, Dandara. One person, Mr. Brown already told us that Carty is out. Oh, let's watch Rana. He's over the wicket, bowls to Hodge, down the leg side. The keeper comes across, can't stop it, 4 wide. By the umpire signal, runs his run, 64 for 2. As the keeper came across, has he injured himself? I hope not. I certainly hope the young man has not injured himself. He will get the medical attention. It was down the leg side. Hodge looked to clip it. It came off nothing. The keeper dived across, cannot stop it. It went into the boundary behind the keeper for 4 by. He came across and he probably fell on his right hip or his right elbow. Which one hit the ground first? He seems to be okay now, though. He seems to be okay. Arch is on 3. Brathwaite is on 35 from 34 deliveries. That's a long time. Don't starve Brathwaite off the strike. Rotate the strike, please. Rana bowls to Hodge. He allows it to go through outside the half stump, and there is no run. Because the phone is about half a delivery before I have to I don't click it off. What I do is just to turn it down because I don't want to see it. Kabeli Sibeli. Good afternoon to you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that you're enjoying the watch along. Sorry, but our boys cannot score these runs. Kabeli, I have faith that we will, and there's a lot of persons who believe that they will. But thank you for your different perspective. Over the wickets come Rana, bowls to Hodge, driven back to the bowler, who tumbled down as he stopped that one. And the ball ricocheted, but there's no run. The score is 64 for 2 after 15.5 overs. So right now, almost 40% of the respondents believe that we will get the 287. So that's that's big, with 47% of the respondents believe that we will get the 287. Very, 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 a lot of confidence here. Justin Greaves had said yesterday afternoon that we can get 275. So it's just 12 more than the 275 that. Rana over the wicket, bowls to Hodge, allows it to go through outside the half stump. There's no run. As it pitched up, he pushed the left pad and it goes through to the keeper. There is no run. Afternoon, so Curtin Williams is asking, why are we still going at these fifth stump ball? I don't know, especially so early when the bowlers are fresh and they are getting something off the pitch. I don't mind if I go at fifth stump ball, but it's not so early in the innings. Steve Russell said, is Rana dangerous? Everybody was bowling at 144. 144 and up, I consider to be dangerous, definitely. Ron Perry said, I'm enjoying the commentary, but I'm watching on another channel. Thank you very much, Ron Perry. Let's comment. Taskin bowls to Brathwaite, whipped away through square leg. The field on the long leg boundary came to his left and they are running hard. This is good. They are back for 2. Lovely. I love that, I love that. It wasn't happening in the first innings. Love that. And they're showing Kohli. He probably have something to say about it. I love that. 2 more to the total. We just need a good partnership. One good big partnership will take us very close. In a good outstanding partnership. This is Sabina Park. We will win or rain will wash it out. Very well. Amen Consent. The game will be won with Kemar and Shamar at the crease. Trust me. Wow. Amen Khan. Let's watch now as Taskin bowls to Brathwaite. He turned it to the man at mid-wicket. No run. 66 for 2 after 16.2. Brathwaite is on 37. Arch is on 3. 221 more needed. When will he get there? When we can say 121 more needed with 8 wickets in hand. Can we get there? We have to admit that Rana is something else. Yes, he's quick. He's very quick. He's very quick. Charlie X, how you doing, man? Good afternoon to you too, Charlie X. Gurav Yadav, good afternoon to you. Taskin bowls to Brathwaite, who strokes it back to the bowler with some intent but cannot pass them. The score remains at 66 for 2 after 16.3 overs. Clark Kurt, how you doing? Good afternoon to you. Happy to have you here. Thank you very much. Tuning in from French Guyana as usual. Thank you for your kind compliments. Coretta Singh said, good day to you, Mr. Brown, and everyone listening. Just tune in. Have a blessed week ahead and Caesar's greeting to you all. Thank you, Coretta Singh. We went high school together. Yes, Coretta Singh and I went high school together. We also went Michael together, I think. Yes, Coretta, we went Michael together. Over the wicket comes Taskin, balls to the captain, and it goes right between bat and pad over the stump through to the keeper. And there is no damage done. That one came back sharply. At the West Indies captain, it dragged back sharply and beat him on the inside edge over the stump through to the keeper. No damage done, 66 for 2. Appreciate you being here, Coretta. Sorry. Let's look at this one. Wow. It came back sharply. Good delivery. No damage done. Yes, and Charlie X is saying, yes, man, and gets the likes up. Thank you, Charlie X. Yes, we can get there, Ron Perry. Hello, Mr. Brown. How are you doing today? I'm very happy to have you, Stephen Roach. Sherwin have leave us, but you have come. Taskin balls to Brathwaite. Loud appeal. This is going to be very close. He has not given it. Wow, they are appealing. They are going to review it. It probably missing leg stump. I think it is missing leg stump. It's very close, though. We have to look at this. Are they going to go up? They are asking about it. They are going up just at the last moment. My heart is in my mouth, I can tell you it was very close, but I think it's missing leg stump. Yes, Ron Perry said, press up the like buttons, friend. Let's watch it now. A good decision. It's missing leg stump, It's either inside edge or it's missing leg stump. Let's watch. He passed the bat, but that's missing leg stump. Oh, a missing leg stump. Good decision by the umpire. Very, very, very good decision. It's going to miss leg stump. And at first glance, it looked very close, but that's clearly missing leg stump. So here's ball tracking outside the half stump, pitch in line, hit in line, missing leg stump. Well done. Good decision, Darmasia. You made a poor one yesterday, but the one down the leg side that they have to review it. I strongly believe Brathwaite. That comment gone. Mr. Brown, are you happy with Brathwaite's strike rate today? Very happy, very happy. It doesn't need even have to be so high. I would be happy with Craig Brathwaite's strike rate if it is 48. I'm telling you the truth. But I'm glad that appreciate how he's batting today. This is nice. I'm not saying that I'm not over the moon with this, but I'm delighted at his strike rate. I'm delighted the way he's batting. Tasking over the wicket, balls to Brathwaite, turn this away to mid-on. There is no run. That's the end of the over. And at the end of the over, West Indies 66 for 2 after 17 overs. Definitely a scare in that over. So they're watching the setup of Carty. All of those balls that Carty played, and that third delivery was the one that I'm saying, at that time I said he needs not to play at it. And he went and played at it as Taskin just pitch it up a little more. Galen Evans is saying, good afternoon, Mr. Carlton. Good afternoon to you too, Galen Evans. If the guys knock it around and find the gaps, we can pull it off. Definitely, Galen Evans, definitely. People, this now look good. 430 watching on the 115 likes. Yes, Dandada, I love the spirit. Oh, what would I do without Dandada? Please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. Yes, man, Dandada telling it as it is. Please, you know, there are a number of other persons who are saying so too. Rowan Perry is saying that you can hit the like button, and Charlie X and Steve Russell, a number of other persons are saying so. Come on, guys, hit the ball, said Stephen Russell. Is it the drinks break? It's probably, yes, I think it's probably the drinks break. Yeah, Charlie X is saying, keep batting, Skip. Yeah, one of the, I'm just going to look at how many persons think now. You know that actually less persons now think that we can get the score. Actually 38%, and we were higher than that one of the times. So I'm surprised that it's only 38% now think that we can get the score. I think we can. What is my opinion on this total? Get ever. Not easy. We will get it sometime lunch tomorrow. Sometime around lunch tomorrow. But I think we can get it. But we need a good partnership. Somebody has to stand up. Our number of persons has to stand up and give us a good partnership. So interestingly, 35% of you don't believe West Indies will get 250. While 39% believe that West Indies will win the match. Will win the match. Wow, interesting. Very interesting. Let me run through the West Indies bowling figures for those of you who are joining late. Seals, 13 overs, 3 maiden, 1 for 46. Alzari Joseph, 15.5 overs, 1 maiden, 3 for 77. Shamar Joseph, 12 overs, no maiden, 2 for 80. Justin Greaves, 8 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 20. Arch Bowler over for 4 runs, and Kemar Roach, 10 overs, no maiden, 3 for 36. And one wonders what would have happened. What would have happened if Roach was able to bowl the new ball? Eamon can say, get the score under 100 and you win the game by deflating the blown up Tigers. Yes. Michael Douglas said someone needs to score a second inning century. Yeah, that would be definitely good. So let's watch Rana. Exciting time now. Over the wicket comes Rana, bowls to Arju, pulls this away, down back with a square leg into the boundary for 4. Lovely shot by Hodge as Rana was short, 143.3 kilometers per hour, and Hodge pulled it away, down back with a square leg for 4. West Indies now 70 for 2. 70 for 2 is West Indies. But the thing about it, Steve Russell, the ODI squad have been named already. The cricket forum, you're giving me goosebumps. I'm nervous, said Albert Morgan. Wow. Yes, man, I think that we can win. I think we can win 287, but sometime about lunchtime tomorrow. 3 slips goes down. Over the wicket, bowls to Haju, turn this away, down back with a square leg for a single. 1 more to the total, 71 for 2. Mr. Brown, what is your view on your interview with Justin Greaves? Bonnie Belfan, can I say that I'm going to discuss it in our show on Sunday because it's much. I know that Sunday is a far away, but again, it's not a far away because there are some things that I need to say because it went deeper than the interview. Rana bowls to Brathwaite, who is beaten outside the half stump as he squared him up, and it goes through to the keeper. So on Sunday, there are some other things that we need to say about the interview. So please join us on Sunday during the innings break of the one-day match, and then I will give you my views on it, Belfan. You know that's how media go, Belfan. You keep some things to keep the intrigue because and you join me there. But it's going to be very interesting. I really, some of you would probably be surprised by what I have to say. Over the wicket comes Rana, bowls to Brathwaite, and he cuts it away down to third man for a single. 1 more to the total. I can say this, that a lot of times you don't say things to your wife because it's just the run of the mill. And you know that I am good at just deflecting different opinions. But something was said to me last night, not at Savannah Park, but something was said to me last night that was very disturbing to me. Very, very disturbing. I found it very disturbing. And over the wicket comes Rana, leave alone outside the half stump by Arch. You know, and I will say more of that on Sunday. But what was said to me last night, I found it unfortunate. I found it unfortunate. And it had to do with the interview yesterday. Teresa said, Mr. Brown, where's Mr. Patrick? He's running on Teresa because I told him that he needs to contact you and that he needs to contact you not on the channel but off the channel. And so he has been running and hiding from you, Teresa. I gave him your message that he should contact you. So I'm not seeing him. Over the wicket comes Rana, bowls to RG, played it away to the man at gully. There is no run. The score remains at 72 for 2 at the end of over number 18. At the end of the day, it's runs. Let's go. Yes. Azu did say that we will win tomorrow, but we will lose 8 wickets. That would be exciting. Very exciting. Charlie X today seems to be his day. Well, yes, let's hope so. We definitely hope so that it is his day. We hope we have a wonderful day. So, Bonnie, I will reply. I will talk about the interview on Sunday. Go ahead. You know that mosquito, right? What? It just seemed. So we'll talk about the interview on Sunday. Bonnie Belfan, and thank you for asking. Taskin bowls to Brathwaite and he played it away forward of square. And the score moves up by 1 to 73 for 2. So Arch comes into strike. He's on 8. Brathwaite is on 39. West Indies 73 for 2 in over number 18.1. Envoy saying, good luck, the Cricket Forum, hoping for a massive win for the Windies. Well, let's hope so. Yes, man. Yes, man. Carlton, comment on Brathwaite's approach in this innings. Is this a template that he should use going forward? Over the wicket comes Taskin, bowls to Brathwaite, and he slashed this away down to backward point for 4. Oh, it's Hodge. Sorry, Hodge. Oh, it's a massive, another massive hit cricket that caused me to be calling Brathwaite name, but it was short outside the ash stump, and Hodge cuts it away down backward of point for 4. 77 for 2 now in over number 19. Take the single, said Steve Russell. Gale and Evans said, don't worry, Rana will get sore and tired. Then these guys will take it over the line. Yes. So let's watch now as Taskin comes in now. Bowls to Hodge, and Hodge drive back down the pitch. The bowler got a hand to it, can't stop it. Good work by the field that mid-on, who came across and dived to his left. Should that have passed him, it would have gone very close to the boundary. But he stopped it, 77 for 2. I've said it, Roger, that Brathwaite is on 39 from 43 deliveries. I like his approach is defending the good deliveries and hitting away the off volleys. And I've always said that. And for me, Taskin, over the wicket, bowls to Hodge, and Hodge drive through the covers. Good shot on the front foot. Going out towards the cover boundary. They're gone for 1. They come back for 2. They are running very hard. Will they come back for 3? Good. No, they're second and 2. 79 for 2. So I like Brathwaite's approach, but I would have been comfortable if Brathwaite was striking at 48 or 49 or 50. I would have been comfortable with that too. I can't accept 30, 31, and 32. I can't accept it down there. Anything above 45, I will accept from Brathwaite. What he was doing on Sunday was ultra defensive. You know, this always going now. You'll hope that he goes at this standard, but this is not this. Taskin bowls to Hodge outside the off stump through to the keeper, and there is no run. He does not have to go so fast for me to be comfortable with what he's doing. That's what I'm saying. Do I like what he's doing now? Yes. Do I appreciate the strike rate? Yes. Of course, I'm over the moon. But he doesn't have to maintain that strike rate for me to be comfortable. Anything above 45, 48, 50, 55, I am comfortable with that. It doesn't have to be 93. I'm comfortable with that. So a lot of the Cricket Forum, is Brathwaite listening to us? Probably yes. They listen to us. They listen to us. Charlie X, what time is Stump? Stumps over the wicket. Taskin bowls to RG, covers up and played out into the offside. 5:15 is Stump. Yes, Stump is 5:15. The second session will go. Yes, 5:15 is Stump, because they're trying to make up back for. Is that a groundsman in his coat, or they need to? Are they just chilling? Well, you wouldn't want to wear that in a sun, would you? Maybe they're just chilling. Bishop just said he should not be impressed. He he should not be impressed. I don't. He should not be impressed. Okay, so you're saying that he's not impressed with Brathwaite putting away our volley. That's what Bishop said. And so you agree with our strike rate of 45-50. All right, cool. But, all right. I think there's a difference between impress and be satisfied. And I have to be satisfied with the West Indies captain putting away our volley. I have to be satisfied with my striker scoring a tap in instead of missing it. I have to be satisfied with the West Indies captain putting away a half volley instead of block it. Even if I'm not impressed, even if it's not elevated to impress, I have to be satisfied that he's not blocking the half volley. So maybe I can understand Bishop's point that he's not impressed. But you don't need to be impressed. You need to be satisfied. And I agree that he should put away the half volley. I said it on Sunday, and I said it earlier. And all of us agree that he should be putting away the half volley. But let us be satisfied that he's doing it and not, be too hard on him. Because we need him to score 100 as he defends that one from the left arm spinner Islam into the onside and there is no run. We need our captain to score 100. So we don't need to go there for me. I think he's batting very well. So let's cheer him on. Over the wicket, that one bounce and turn. Earlier I said that it was the left arm spinner Islam, but it's not. It's the half spinner, the right arm half spinner Mahidi, the captain, who is bowling over the wicket to the West Indies captain. So it's captain to captain, 79 for 2. A leg slip and a forward short leg. He goes deep in his crease and stroke it down to long on for a single. The score moves up now to 80 for 2 with one delivery to come in the over. 80 for 2 with one delivery to come in the over. This camera game mad me, Mr. Brown, is there rain in the Jamaican forecast? Yes, it is. Greetings, Mango Reef. Thank you for being here. There's rain in the forecast. Over the wicket, bowls to Brathwaite. Odd should say, and he's solid in defense. The end of the over. This camera want to mad me, Nonetheless, I hope you are hearing me loud and clear, and I'm coming across good. That's the end of the over. Yes, there's rain in the forecast. So Brathwaite on 40, but that image there showing us a clear sky. 20 overs have been bowled. West Indies scoring at 4 runs per over. That is nice. That's nice. Lovely. That is nice. That is nice. So 5 bowlers. They have used 5 bowlers. Islam and Taskin getting the wicket. And so Rana have bowled 4 overs, 2 maidens, 8 runs. So included a savage pull by Hodge. So it's spin now. The left arm spinner from one end and the right arm off spinner from the other end. It's very important now that we don't give these guys any wicket, and it's also equally important. Greetings to you, Mango. Greetings to you. That we put away the half volleys. We tick over the strike. A slip on a forward short leg as Islam, the left arm orthodox spinner, comes round the wicket, bowls to the West Indies captain, who covers up and played it to the man at cover, and there is no run. So there's a slip on a forward short leg. There's a backward point. There's a man at short cover. Islam round the wicket, bowls to Brathwaite. He's forward, and he played it to the man at backward point. There is no run. The score remains at 80 for 4. As the bowler trying to get some revolution on that ball, and probably the Brathwaite hands were a little bit too low then, but he was trying his best to push the ball down. Islam bowls to Brathwaite down the pitch, and he swung at this one in a portion down to long on for a single. He never quite got to the pitch and he was looking to go over the top again. Nonetheless, one more to the total, 81. 81 now is the score. Yeah, every day after, yes, rain was forecast for every day of the test match, even before it started. Actually, we are surprised that we get in so much play. Bowls to Hodge. Hodge off the back foot and hit it away through the covers. Lovely shot by Hodge. It's going to go very close to the boundary. They're gone for one. They come back for two. They should get back for three. They will do a boundary check as the fielder pulled it back and go over the rope. I definitely think they will do a boundary check. He could have done well here. Let's see. Brilliant. Brilliant by the fielder. He saved the boundary. 3 runs though. The outfield, as you imagine, I explained earlier, there's a lot of grass on it. And without that grass, you would be looking at a mud field. While I was there yesterday, you could see that they had to leave those grass on it. Otherwise, it would have been a mud field. 84 for 2. Brathwaite is on 41. He's not going to allow himself to be pinned down today. What I'd love to, after this delivery, Islam bowls to Brathwaite. He allows it to turn across him outside the off stump and through to the keeper, no run. The left-arm orthodox spinner. What I'd love to see Brathwaite do, like just now when he came down the pitch, he swung widely. What I'd like to see, come down the pitch and punch it to mid-on when he doesn't reach the pitch. The left-arm spinner, Islam, bowls to Brathwaite off the back foot. He forces it to the left of mid-off and they go through for a single. 5 runs from this over, not bad. 85 for 2 after 21 overs. Brathwaite on 42, and with him is Kaveem Hodge. Yeah, runs. Mr. Brown, you are the best, said Curtin Williams. Thank you, Curtin Williams. Thank you. Steve Russell said runs needed. We are getting there, Steve Russell. 87 for 2. What I don't want to happen, and me personally, slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button, as Dan Dada always said, the general. Dan Dada, big up yourself. Please. So click off the live chat and then you'll see the thumbs up button and then you click on it. What I don't want to happen is that we lose a wicket before we pass 87. I usually get very nervous when we approach these milestones. Leg slip forward, short leg. Brathwaite steer that away past the first slip where backward point would have been, and it's 86 now for 2. So I get very nervous. I'm being honest, so that we pass that psychological milestone of needing less than 200 to win. So it's 6 fielders on the onside. There's a leg slip, forward short leg, a straight mid-wicket, very short. Then there's a backward square leg, a deep mid-wicket and a long on the boundary. Bowls to Brathwaite. That one came back into him sharply from Mahidi as it turns into the West Indies captain. He's bowling right arm off spin over the wicket. And so he has 6 on the onside. So let me tell you those 6. Apart from he has a leg slip, a forward short leg, a straight mid-wicket. He comes in, bowls to Brathwaite to hit the side in the air. Oh, top edge over the keeper head. They're gone for 1. The fielder gave chase. Will they come back for another? No, they stay on 1. Oh, sorry, it's Hodge. Why am I mixing them up? Wow. I'm mixing up the batsmen. I'm sorry about that. Brathwaite will now comes into strike. Hodge is on 18. Mahidi bowls to Brathwaite off the back foot, turn it away to the man at backward square leg, and there is no run. So there's a leg slip, a forward short leg, backward square leg orthodox, then there's a straight mid-wicket, and there's a deep mid-wicket, and there's a man on the long on boundary. That's the 6th on the onside. Mahidi bowls to Brathwaite and he covers up and played it back down the offside of the pitch. On the offside, there's a slip, there's a short cover, and there's a mid-off. So that's the field, a slip, a short cover, and a mid-off. And I gave you the 6 on the onside already. The right arm off spinner, Mahidi. over the wicket, bowls to Brathwaite, and he's forward, bend the left knee, and make sure he push the ball into the ground as it goes out to the man at cover. End of over number 22, 87 for 2. West Indies needing exactly 200 to win. I just want us to pass this milestone. Exactly, correct, Mr. Brown. Brathwaite's scouting report is that he favors the leg side too often. Just punch when you come down the pitch. Yes, Charlie X agree, yes, because when he comes down the pitch and he's swinging from the hip, and what I want him to do is when he comes down the pitch, he doesn't get there, he looks at the ball, and when he's looking at the ball, you're going to see the peak. You're not going to see the peak. Sorry. You're going to see the badge on the helmet. That's what you look at to know that the batsman is looking at the ball. As the spinner comes in, bowls to Hodge, and he defends. You saw the badge and Hodge helmet just now as he was defending the ball. So that's how you know that he's looking at the ball. If you see the peak of the helmet, then he's not looking at the ball. Islam bowls to Hodge, and Hodge off the back foot strokes it to cover, and there is no run. The score remains at 87 for 2. Just take the singles, said Kurt and Williams. Yes. Islam, the left arm orthodox spinner, comes in, bowls to Hodge. He padded it away, down back with a square leg. It running very close to the fine leg boundary. Good work by the fielder tasking, but the batsmen have equal to the task. They came back for 2, 89 now for 2. And why I'm clapping is because we now need less than 200 to win. That's why I'm clapping. Hodge moves up to 20. Brathwaite is on 43. The target 287. We need 198 more to go. Pull balls to Hodge, who goes deep in his crease and played it to the man at backward short leg. So it's a backward short leg now. He has moved from in front of the bat to backward short leg. Hodge is on 20. Brathwaite is on 43. West Indies 89 for 2. 89 for 2. Left arm Islam comes in, bowls to Hodge, who goes deep in his crease and played it to the man at extra cover, and there is no run. The score remains at 89 for 2 in over number 23. Somehow, you can feel the energy picked up. I just believe that West Indies, here comes Islam, bowls to Hodge. Hodge off the back foot, he cuts it away down to the sweep on the cover boundary. That's a sign that West Indies is ticking it over. So one more fielder out on the boundary. That's credit to the West Indies batsman, 90 for 2. So one more fielders move away from around the bat. At the end of over number 23, West Indies 90 for 2. Good to see another fielder move away from around the bat. Mr. Brown, can you please give me a short commentary imitating Red Spur? No, I can't. No, I'm not. I'm not good at that. Hey, man, I'm not good at that. I'm not good at that. Oh, there's a plane just lift off from the airport. Just lift off, but I'm not good at that. Hey, man. Yes, just lift off from the Norman Manley International Airport. I'm trying to figure out where that. Where am I looking at there? Which one of the stands am I looking at there? That look like a flight going to Cayman. I can tell you where that plane is going. Down the pitch, come Hodge, place it to long on, and there is a singer. So that plane that you see just lift off is a bit, these are the things that make us good enough. That plane that just lift off, trying to tell you where that plane is going. No, I don't see that plane. I don't see it. I don't see that plane that they're showing that just lift off. I don't see it. Back to the cricket. Made over the wicket. Bowls to Brathwaite, who turned this away through square leg. No run as the backward square leg comes to his right field. Remind you that the 6 fielders on the onside, there's a leg slip, a forward short leg, a straight mid wicket, backward square leg to the right of the umpire, deep mid wicket, and a deep long on. Mahidi over the wicket, bowls to Brathwaite, turn this to the man at mid wicket on the bounce. The score remains at 91 for 2 after 4 deliveries of over number 23. So Oscar is saying the captain will make a century. He is picking back up his form. He used to be our best. Over the wicket, bowls to Brathwaite, and Brathwaite turned this to mid-wicket. Again, there is no run. The score remains at 91 for 2. Stephen Russell is saying runs. Albert Morgan is saying, I'm praying for him. Yes, we are all praying for him. We really want to win this match now. Over the wickets come the bowls to Brathwaite, who played it back to the bowler. That's the end of over number 24. 91 for 2. That's a made there from Mahidi. Brathwaite remains on 43. Kavim Arch is on 22. Made there for Brathwaite. Steve Russell said, don't worry about the plane. It's cricket. Yeah. Well, it's good, it's good to give different perspective. It's not worrying, but it's Steve Russell. Persons love information and, so it is not that I'm worrying about it. But they were showing a plane that just lifted off, and I'm not seeing where. I'm not seeing where it lifted off from. So I'm not seeing. There are 3 planes at the airport now at Norman Manley International Airport. 3 planes are there. One is going to Fort Lauderdale. One is going to leave for Fort Lauderdale. One just arrived from Miami, and there is another one that just arrived. It will be so 2 will be leaving for Fort Lauderdale. I guess one is Spirit and one is JetBlue, and then there is a Amerijet that just arrived from Miami 6 minutes ago. So let's watch now. We're getting a wide expand. So Islam is bowling from the north stand, is bowling from the commentary box end. So he's bowling from the end towards crossroad. So let's watch now. There's 4 on the offside, backward point, a man at forward off point, an extra cover mid off, and there's a slip. And then there's a forward short leg. The left arm spinner comes in round the wicket, bowls towards taken on the pad, loud appeal is out. That's the arm ball. He reviews it right away, so he got an inside edge. I assume he got the inside edge. That's why I review it right away. That's why I said it's the arm ball, because it came back so sharply. It came back so sharply. That's why I was saying that it was the arm ball, but Hodge reviews it right away. Let's watch. Oh, that looks like a big inside edge. Oh, my Lord. Big inside edge onto the pad. Oh, my Lord. Look there. Big inside edge onto the pad. It's very close, though, but it's an inside edge. It's an inside edge, not out. Darmacia again. That's why he never gave the batsman out yesterday when Joshua Da Silva took the catch. Never gave the batsman out. And now the ball hit the face of the bat. It comes off the face of the bat, out of the middle, out of the screw of the bat. And Darmacia gave it out. And yesterday, when the ball came off the middle of the bat, he never gave it out. Just joking. It was all edge. It was the inside edge why it looked like an arm ball. Charlie X off the back foot goes Arch, plays it away down to covers. That's why it looked like the arm ball. That's why it came back so quickly. It was the inside edge. Well done. But it was tight though. It was tight. But it was off the inside edge. And once it's off the inside edge, it can't be given out. 92 for 2, West Indies. We're probably about 30 minutes away from, we're about 36 minutes away from tea. We really need these 2 to bat until tea. Really need them to bat until tea. So, a quick evaluation of the batters to come, Mr. Brown. Comes in now, bowls that one off the pad, the fielder run back and take the catch. How Brathwaite goes. I thought it was off the pad, but it was inside edge onto the pad, high in the air. Wow. Just as I was saying, man. So Islam picking up. Oh, he turns across him. Oh, my Lord. You know, you recall earlier that I was saying that I don't like the fact that Brathwaite is playing so low that he's trying to push the ball in the ground, and I understand that, but he was still playing a little low. And that's what happened. He played a little too low there. He played a little too low there. These two love batting together, though. So let's get our spirit back up. Big partnership now. These two are good for putting on big partnership. You know, these two are known for putting on big partnership. And what will happen now, Athanaze will get out the sweep and the reverse sweep and so on. And so it will put the bowlers off a little. It will put them off, definitely. Sure, man. I feel that in a jar. Yo. Just playing too low. Look at that. And I said it, there. Who recall when I said earlier that Brathwaite is playing too low? I did say that Brathwaite was playing too low. I don't like how low he was playing. See. Yes, so Charles Taylor saying that Brathwaite just got out caught. Yes. Balls to Athanaze's first delivery looks to reverse sweep through to the keeper, and there is no run. Bobby Brown would not be liking this at all. Bobby Brown would not be liking this. Look like we're playing against 12 men on the field, said Fleming Lunch. The left arm orthodox spinner over the wicket, balls to Athanaze. Loud appeal, not out, said the umpire, missing leg stump. That one turned a long way. The captain is saying edge. And I also think that it is missing leg stump. All of a sudden, this pitch started grip and turn. And we're making the point earlier, why is it that we only have one spinner? I think it was Michael Douglas who brought it up. Oh, yes, it was clearly inside edge. That was out of the face of the bat, definitely no. Balls to his sweeps, got the edge between the keeper and the leg slip, and it runs away down to the boundary for 4. So Athanaze here now just sweeping and reverse sweeping, 96 for 3 at the end of over number 25. This is exciting cricket because Athanaze is not going to die wondering. He's going to play the shots. He swept that. It came off the gloves, beat the keeper. Oh, the keeper dropped it, The keeper dropped it and first slip, dive to his left. Cannot stop it as it go into the boundary. 96 now for 3. Come on, Skip. We need a partnership from these comrades. Charlie X. Charlie X. I don't use that word on this channel, Charlie X, because I want it to remain a sport channel. So I don't use that word on this channel. If you know, if you're from Jamaica, you'd understand. I want it to remain a sport channel. Over the wicket, balls to Arch down the pitch, force it down to long on for a comfortable single. That's good batting from Arch, 97 for 3. If you know, you know. Don't use that word. There are some words in Jamaica that I don't use, and I don't use them because we want to remain solely a sport channel. Mark Mark Pernway saying that, yeah, look at that and how low it is. And Mark is saying he did remember when I said that he was batting, playing too low. And said, Tony saying, bro, his techniques is so horrible. Wow, horrible. Wow. Mehidi, round the wicket, bowls to the left-handed Atanes who covers up and there is no run. The right-arm off-spinner who is also the captain for Bangladesh. West Indies 97 for 3. Brathwaite 43, Lewis 6, Carter 14. Hodge is not out on 24 and Atanes is not out on 4. 25.2 overs. Mehidi, he has a slip and a forward short leg close to the bat, plus the wicket keeper. He's coming round the wicket to the left-handed Atanes, the right-arm off-spinner. He's the captain of Bangladesh. He comes in now, round the wicket, bowls to Atanes, and Atanes play a forcing shot off the back foot down to the field and the cover boundary for a single 98 for 3 after 25.4. Mr. Brown, I think if you stop commentary, you're going to look younger. Osman Wilson, I enjoy the commentary, and I'm going to give you a secret, Osman. Over the wicket, balls to Hodge, pulled away, beat backward square leg down to the boundary for 4. 102 for 3, 25.4. Osman Wilson, I'm going to say this, and this is to all of the community. I enjoy interacting with this community more than watch the cricket. And you know I love cricket. All of you know I love cricket. You couldn't do this, what I'm doing, if you don't love cricket. I'm here for 14 minutes less 2 hours now. Down the pitch come Hodge. He looks to turn it into the onside. It came off the outer portion of the bat and goes to the man at mid-off and there is no run. So you know I love the cricket. But I'm telling you, I enjoy the interaction with you guys in this wonderful community more than watching the cricket. Short is Hodge and he cuts it away down to backward point. They're gone for 1. They come back for 2 into the boundary now for 4. Lovely shot by Hodge. He moves up to 32. West Indies 106 for 3 from 26 overs. This is a good batting pitch, This is a good batting pitch. I think we can do this. I definitely think we can do this. So I think it balances out Osman Wilson. I think it balances it out. The love that I get from the community, it balances out the disappointment that from West Indies. Because I love this community more than the cricket. Steve Rasul believes that Atanes needs to step up or go back to the basic. Lol, I meant it in a good way. Sorry, Mr. Brown. I know in a Charlie X, there's nothing wrong with the word. You'd have to be from Jamaica to understand why we don't use that. We don't use that word. There's nothing wrong with the word. It's not a bad word or anything. But because you want to keep it sport. And I can give you an idea without over the wicket come Islam, bowls to Atanes and he's bowled. He just swung at it and is out bowled. Oh my word. We're going to look at it now. Remember I told you that if you are seeing the peak of the cap, he's not looking at the ball. If you are seeing the badge, he's looking at the ball. So let's look. He just swung it. Oh, he wasn't looking at it. He just swung at it. Because if you are looking at the ball, your head is going to go down. So you're going to see the badge. But if you're not looking at the ball, you're going to see the peak because you're like this. He just look at where the ball pitched. He never look at the ball after that, or he just assumed that it pitched there and he just swung at it. Reckless from Atanes. Well, Louis was unfortunate. Carty played that one that he should have played at, But you can give him the benefit of the doubt because we call it the corridor of uncertainty. You wish he never played at that one, but give him the benefit of the doubt. Very, very good batsmen know how to leave those deliveries that Carty that got out of from. But give him the benefit of the doubt. Brathwaite played too low, but Atene's dismissal is just atrocious. You can bet Bobby Brown. I got a message, and I'm sure that message is from Bobby Brown, you know. I'm almost sure that message is from Bobby Brown. And here I was saying that we should not lose another wicket before tea, and we have lost 2. Look at Atene's. Oh my God. Estelia King is saying too much runs to chase. We can still get this. Greaves said we can get 275. Yesterday, Greaves said we can get 275. So let's hope so. Well, this is definitely it now. Definitely it. Forward come Greaves as he played this out into the offside, and there is no run. And the chirping start again. And you recall when I was saying that we push back the man on the boundary, and that's a good sign now. West Indies pushing back the Bangladeshi. That's all I feel are gone back on the boundary. And then we just lose 2 wickets. Greaves is forward. He's in a rich vein of form. Greaves have scored 4 centuries in a very short period of time. So hopefully he will be able to carry that form. He looks solid. Islam round the wicket, bowls to Greaves, and Greaves covers up. As you saw the badge there just now, and you see the peak of the helmet turned down, and you saw the badge. He's looking at the ball. Steve Russell said senseless batting. West Indies need to get a batting coach who understands what batting is about. Bowls to Greaves, and he go for a big swing. Luckily, it peeled off the upper portion of the bat and goes over the close fielders and ran down towards third man, and they come back for 2, 108 for 4. West Indies need to get a batting coach who understands what batting is about. I'll come back to that shortly, Tony. Senseless batting, said Steve Rasu. Good afternoon, the cricket forum. Winston King, good afternoon. It is time for the West Indies captain to find something else and do. Round the wicket come Islam, bowls to Greaves, and Greaves taken on the pad appeal, not out, said the umpire. Not out, 108 for 4 at the end of over number 27. It is time for West Indies captain to find something else and do, said Desmond Ray. I heard that he's into horse racing and into fishing. But I also heard that he's playing a lot of cricket in Barbados. Now, so there are 2 things that I want to talk about. So Tony is saying that, all right, and I've said this more than once. I believe that the best batting coach I've ever seen for the West Indies is Carl Hooper. When Carl Hooper was the batting coach, I could have seen incremental improvement in the batsmen. I saw it. I saw that incremental, and I use that word incremental because it wasn't big compared to not seeing any before he was the batting coach and after the batting coach. Maybe the bowls to Hodge allows it to turn across him. The reason given why Carl Hooper is not the batting coach for the West Indies presently, well, he was the ODI batting coach. But maybe they need to have him for both ODI and white ball. May he the bowls to Hodge down the pitch. When he gets there, he never quite got to the pitch. He played it to the man at straight mid on, and there's no run. So maybe they need to have him for both. But the reason given is financial. It's financial. That's the reason that was given why Carl Hooper is not the batting coach for the West Indies. As Hodge plays this away down to third man, They've gone for 1. They will come back for 2. No, they stay on 1. Even the running, it seems like some energy have gone out of the running. So that's what Cricket West Indies said, that they can't use Hooper because the expense to get him here from Australia and back. And Desmond Ray, I think, was making the point. And I know the comment flashed by, but I'm trying to remember what Desmond Ray was saying because I read it. And he was talking about Brathwaite needing to do something else. That was a dumb shot from Atane, said Winston King. After question if he has anything between the ears, said Winston King. I know a lot of persons would say that. The fielder swarms the bat now. There's a slip, a backward square leg, a forward short leg, and a very short straight mid-wicket. So they are crowding in. A lot of persons need that. If we can keep wicket, we can win. Cyril Wang said, I definitely hope for a big partnership from these two. That's our last hope. At this stage in the game, why would Athanaze play a shot like that? Understand, Winston King. Come on, guys. It have at least 6 runs to be have an over. Just have to turn over the strike and the bad balls will come. Fleming is saying. Pulled away by Arch down to back with a square leg straight to the fielder. 1 more to the total. 111 for 4 after 27.5 overs. Arch is on 34. Greaves is on 3. Edward said, Mr. Brown, your captain is letting you down. Hope you didn't bet the farm. No, Edward, I support West Indies and I'm going to support whoever is batting. He lets me down. Yes, I'm disappointed that he got out. Beaten outside the half stump as the arm ball. That's a doosra. Beat Greaves outside the half stump and through to the keeper. There's no run. I'm disappointed that he got out, yes. I don't want him to get out. If they focus on tomorrow, then they will have a chance. Steve Russell, I don't agree. I think they should focus on every delivery. We should drop Athanaze now. He does not have cricket intelligence. Stephen Roach is saying. Cricket intelligence. Yeah, I heard the Manchester United coach talking about football IQ. That most of the players at Manchester United don't have any football IQ. And I got it. I'm coming back to the point that the person made about Brathwaite. And I'm going to... Oh, Dan Dada is saying that 38 more likes to 200. That is very good. I want to clap you. So let's get to 200, please. Let's get to 200 before T. We're approaching T. Let's get to 200. I think is T at 240? I think T is at 240. So let's get to 200. Thank you very much, Dan Dada, for always keep it going. A slip and a leg slip into Arj, and Arj play a magnificent shot over cover for 4. Use his feet, and when he got there, he just hoping up and hit it inside out over cover for 4. Lovely shot. He played that well. That's a sign of confidence. That is one of those balls that can grip and turn across you and the keeper stump you and you look and you will ask why he played that shot, but he played that one well. So we stay in the positive and say what a lovely shot. So Steve Lewis said, and this is good. Speaking of dropping Athanaze, forward come Arch is a knee-jerk reaction. His contribution in the last test greatly contributed to the West Indies win. Don't forget that. I like your point. I don't think the last 3 words is you needed to say them though, but you express yourself, But I like your point. I love those counterpoint. Athena said, I think it's not the batting coach, but rather the lack of a psychologist coach in the team. Islam bowls to Arj, who's onto the front foot defense, 115 for 4, with 1 to come in over number 29. Arj is on 38. Greaves is on 3. Arj have faced 42 deliveries. Greaves have faced 7. Islam, the left-arm orthodox spinner, 3 for 29. The final delivery of his 8 overs, a slip and a leg slip as Arch comes forward and blocked it out into the offside. No run. The end of over number 29, 115 for 4 with Arch on 38 from 43, Greaves on 3 from 7 deliveries. We have to focus on tomorrow because it's not happening today. Okay, all right. Our batsmen need to talk to Richie Richards about how to play spin bowling, said Eloise Grump. Watching from Guyana, Mr. Brown. Thank you, Cyril. Cyril, thank you. Appreciate it. How is the GST20 Global T20 going on? I've not been watching that, just like the Abu Dhabi T10. I find that I can't watch the Abu Dhabi T10. I just find I cannot watch it. I'm happy for the guys who are making a lot of money, but I can't watch it. Rowan Perry said, we must not be too quick to abandon or drop new and young talent. Some would say that Athanaze is no longer new or young talent, Rowan Perry, but I take your point. I love the different perspective. Athanaze was batting with a player who is sacred and looked comfortable at the crease, but he chose to play a dumb shot like that after facing 5 balls instead of just giving Hodge the strike. That's a good point there, Michael Douglas. Over the wicket, Comey, the bowls to Hodge, use his feet and driven it magnificently down to long off for 4. What great shot by Hodge. Down the pitch and he stroked that ever so sweetly down to long off for 4. Hodge just played a little gem here, you know. He wasn't in line, but he chipped nonetheless, gets the hand through the ball and hit it down to the extra cover boundary for 4. 120 for 4, West Indies in over number 30. 29.2 have been bowled thus far. Mahidi over the wicket bowls to Hodge, and he allows that one to turn across him as he pads up, taken on the pad, and there is no run. Adrian Brathwaite is saying that we need a captain because he's not doing the job, and some of their players need to understand the game from Barbados. More boundaries, said Rowan Perry. Good use of the feet by Hodge. Yes, let's go win this, said Steve Rasul. So there are 2 deliveries to come in over number 30. Over the wicket, bowls to Hodge, who just allows it to turn across him again. So there's a slipper leg slip and a forward short leg, 1 to come. And I need to get back to that point that I'm trying to make about Brathwaite. But let's do it after this delivery. And I'm just putting it out there. Mahidi, as it slips on the forward short leg, goes down short, and he cuts it away down to the field and the backward point boundary. That's our friend Taskin. 1 more, 121 for 4. He's on 43. He will keep the strike. I heard that Brathwaite plays a lot of cricket in Barbados. No cricket missing. Doesn't matter the standard. And I'm putting it out there. I would like to get your feedback. Is Brathwaite playing too much lower level cricket in Barbados instead of training and working on specific drill, working on specific aspect of his game? Is that the alternative? Instead of playing all of this cricket, which is at a lower level. And I'm putting it out there. I want to hear your view. And that's the point. That's the comment I wanted to make. There's a slip in place and a silly mid off. Islam bowls to Hodge and Hodge looks to sweep. The slip moves around. So instead of playing all of this cricket at the lower level, why don't work on specific things? Specific things. Are they going for a review here? As Hodge look to sweep, it comes off the gloves into the ground. Are they going for a review? No, they are not. Islam, the left-arm orthodox spinner. Round the wicket, bowls to Hodge and Hodge is forward. There's a slip and a silly mid off. Mango Reef, I'm praying not rain for this time. I'm not a coach, but played cricket in this school. I always wanted to see runs. I am not a physiotherapist, still listening to your knowledge. Forward comes the arch and played it back to the bowler. Still think we can do it, yes. Round the wicket comes Islam, bowls to Arch, and Arch played it back down the off side of the pitch, the bowler field, and there is no run. 121 for 4. So that's what I want to put out there. I want you to look at Arch, and look at Arch right foot. Comes in, bowls to Arch, and Arch cuts this away to the man at cover, and there is no run. You're looking at Arch right foot. I want you to look at it. There's a slip, a silly mid-off, a backward point, a cover, a wide mid-off who is short, bowls to Arch and Arch forward. It goes in the air past the silly mid-off, and he's calling for his helmet, so probably Rana is coming back into the attack to replace Mahidi. That's the end of the over. So at the end of the over, Arch and Greaves, the last two out and out recognized batsman in the West Indies team, as that one off the face of the bat, but to the left of the man at silly mid-off, who was wrong-footed there, and it goes to backward point. So these two are the two last recognized batsmen, and there is he calling for his helmet. It appears that pace is coming, but is Mahidi going to bowl? 121 for 4. Thought it was pace going to bowl. So Gurav Yadav is saying Brathwaite should play county cricket. Bowls to Greaves, who flicked this away in that elegant style of his. Past the man at short mid-wicket down to long on for a single. He goes up now to 5. It's 122 for 4. Brathwaite should play county cricket. Agree with your point, Mr. Brown. The thing about county cricket, though, Yadav, he has to get a contract. It's not like he can pick or choose whether I want to play county cricket. Somebody have to offer him a contract. Over the wicket, bowls to Arch, down the pitch. He didn't get to the pitch, and he blocked it back to the bowler down the onside of the field, and there is no run. So there's basically 5 fielders under the bat. There's a slipper, leg slipper, forward short leg, and a very short straight mid-wicket. Arch off the back foot and force this one down into the covers. They go for 1. The score moves up to 123 for 4. Greaves on 5 will comes into strike. Eloise Grumps is saying Brathwaite techniques does not allow him to be a successful international batsman. Charlie is replying to Eloise. No county team is interested in Brathwaite, said Michael Douglas. Boy, that harsh. Round the wicket, Mahidi bowls to Greaves, who is deep in his stump, and clipped it to mid-wicket, and there is no run. Boy, Michael Douglas said no. Wow. Round the wicket, there's a slip leg, slip forward, short leg, bowls to Greaves, and he clipped this to the man at forward, short leg on the bounce, taken on the body. No run. The score is 123 for 4. Deep in his crease and just clipped it away. He has to watch. The balance of Greaves will be tested now, because you can bet Mahidi is going to pitch up at 1, and it's going to be the doosra. It's going to leave him outside the half stump. Round the wicket, bowls to Greaves. Off the back foot again, as that one came in sharply. It comes off the middle of the bat, and he's appealing. It comes off the middle of the bat, and he's appealing. Can you imagine this? They run 2. It came off the middle of the bat, and the bowler is appealing and behaving like it came off the pad. This is ridiculous. You can just imagine if there were no DRS and this match was playing somewhere else. Look at that. Right out of the screw. And he's appealing. Well, It's not out of the screw, no. It's out of the outer edge, but it's off the back nonetheless. The pad was very far. Steve Russell said, come on, guys. Mark Fontaine said, do you agree with my comment about the batting? Remind me what the comment was, Mark Fontaine. Not easy to remember all. I'm going to try and show you what Brathwaite's main problem is. So there's a slip and a silly point. Bowls to Hodge. And Hodge off the back foot. Play a lovely shot through mid-wicket. It reminds me of Mohammed Azharuddin. Oh, there was so much risk in that one. He went deep in his crease and he clipped it away, through mid-wicket. And they got two lovely shots by Hodge. Hodge is playing a gem here, you know. This pitch is good for batting, I'm telling you. 127 for 4. The left-arm orthodox spinner bowls to Hodge, who comes on the front foot and played it down on the offside, and there is no run. 127 for 4. Therefore, we need 160 runs more. What a lovely shot that was by Hodge. Mohammed Azharuddin. Bowls to Hodge. Off the back foot, plays it down the onside of the pitch, and there is no run. It's 127 for 4. So, Mark Fontaine, please remind me. Them man's appeal for everything, said Charlie X. True. The slip and the silly point goes down, bowls to Hodge forward. It goes to silly point on the bounce, and there is no run. Please remind me, Mark Fontaine. I was born in England, raised on West Indies fast bowlers and sound aggressive batting. There seems to be an improvement, especially the batting. Bowls to Hodge and Hodge plays this away, down to the fielder on the cover boundary for another singer. The score moves up now to 128 for 4. 128 for 4. So probably one more over after this for tea, before tea. Yes, the umpiring hasn't been good today. If it wasn't for DRS, half our team would have already been in the pavilion, said Winston King. Round the wicket, bowls to Greaves, and Greaves comes back in his crease and play this to the right of mid-on, and they go through for a single. 129 now for 4 at the end of over number 33. Probably one over to go before tea. We saw we had one over to go before lunch. That very unfortunate dismissal of Mikel Louis. So yes, all right. So one of the main thing with Brathwaite, and I probably can use my shoulder, is that Brathwaite right foot when he's batting, it should be pointing parallel to the crease to point. But what happened with Brathwaite is that his right foot is turning down towards the pitch. As a result of his right foot going there, his whole body turns. And so his whole body turns, so he becomes square on. So instead of the bat coming from here, it is now coming from here. And that's one of the major problems with him. And I don't know why he can't work on it, because it is so easy to work on. Apart from the will to do it and the repetition, there's an easy way to fix it. Bowls to Greaves, who clip this down to long on for a single. So Gurav Yadav is saying that he averages 34 without captaincy and 32 with a captaincy. So not very much of a difference. Yes. Yeah, I think though, sure, you are right. I'm aware of that. You are right. But I think to have a deeper look at those numbers is to look at what he has been averaging in his last, say, this is what, the 7th test match we are playing this year, 2 in Australia, 3 the 9th. Say what he's averaging since here. I think that's a deeper analysis, because 9 test matches, you know. As opposition players study Brathwaite's technique and plan for him, he will be found wanting. Over the wicket comes made the balls to Greaves, deep in his crease, work it through mid-wicket, they go for a quick singer. The score moves up to 132 for 4, with 2 to come before lunch, before tea. Brathwaite has been poor for the longest. What can he do to improve his batting? Well, I gave one suggestion there. That's something that he needs to work on. Over the wicket, balls to Arch, and Arch clipped this away through mid-wicket for a singer. The score moves up to 33. And that can be fixed. If you always hear this saying that you can take the cow to the water, but you can't let him drink. So Brathwaite has to want to fix it, because there are a number of drills that can be used to fix it. I know the coaches know this. Brathwaite himself probably even knows this, how to fix that. Over the wicket, balls to Greaves, who plays this to mid-wicket. That should be T. So West Indies are 133 for 4. No, it's not T. One more over to come. Why? I have 255, so it should be T. Yes, it's T. Yes, T. So it's 110 runs in the session and 3 wickets. So it is T. So they have to want, he has to want it. And I know the coaches know how to fix it, because the same manual they read, the same courses they do is the same one I do. Brathwaite needs to want it also. And playing lower level cricket in Barbados, it doesn't matter how much of it you play, it won't improve you. And that's why I prefer if he does specific drill. And I know they can reach. Win, lose, or draw, said Theresa. I am still rallying around our win this. Yes, I think so. Team, because I'm a proud St. Lucian. This year, he has played 9 matches, averaging 20.6, said Gaurav Yadav. So that is cause for concern, serious cause for concern. And that's why that's why I've been saying that take the captaincy away from Brathwaite, still keeping him in the team as an opener. This is international sport, and international sport, there's pressure. Take the captaincy, give him 5 test matches, and see what he does in those 5 test matches. And you ask, who is the captaincy during those 5 test matches? I called a name the other day, and I would stick by that name, and that person will be around for a short while. But in the meantime, there are other players to be groomed. A test match is going on. I want to back the West Indies team. While I analyze things during the test match, I will reserve my detailed opinions for the end of the test match. I try not to do these things in a test match. So whether tomorrow, if we win the match, I want to say when we win the match tomorrow, I will do so on Thursday. Analyze it, look at the future for West Indies cricket, and we discuss everything there. Who to drop, my opinion, who I think should be captain, and everything. Thank you for being here. I'm here now, I think 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's a good run. I enjoy your company. I hope, please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. If let's get 250 likes. As I said, click off the live chat and just click on that subscribe button. I'm going to take a hour break, and hopefully these two will be still batting when I come back around 4 o'clock Jamaica time to carry us through the end of the day's play. So until 4 o'clock Jamaica time, 5 o'clock in the Eastern Caribbean, take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones. It was a pleasure being here with you. I enjoy your company. Thank you very much.